I changed my grades in 2 months.
In 2 months?
In 2 months from
when you are in Form 4?
In high school, in Form 4.
So you used not to do well?
I never used to do well. I changed in 2 months. I changed from an E to an A. And
wow.
so in 2 months, yes. And I did 6,000 questions in a period of 2 months.
6,000
questions. Those that
in
I can remember of
2 months.
2 month.
How did you do that?
Deciding. You cut yourself from any other possibility. You tell yourself that I either have to pass mathematics or pass mathematics.
So the option was one.
The option was just
show today. This is Mr. Benson, and I know whatever we have prepared for you today is so great, and I wish that you follow from the beginning to the end. It is the crown show where now we look for anyone or someone that we are going to crown. So today we are blessed to have our visitor. You have heard of Menengai High School. This is where we are today. And we have people who have been saying mathematics is a monster, mathematics is so difficult, mathematics should not be even in our syllabus. But today we have a person that is going actually to challenge us. And whatever we have, majority of us, in fact, even our students in class, they have a very negative attitude. So many of them. But today we have a person that actually is going to help the students out there. And that is why we are here. The whole of this week we are going to be here because there is something great that is coming out of Menengai High School. So let me welcome our visitor who is in the studio together with us so that he may explain who he is. You tell us who you are and you tell us if you are a father and where you work. Karibu sana.
Thank you, Mr. Benson. Yes. Thank you for having me on your show. My name is Maloba FENWICK.
Yes.
You asked whether I'm a father?
Yes, are you a father?
Oh.
We are celebrating father. This is a week.
Oh,
the fathers.
Okay.
I don't know whether you are told Happy Father's Day. You wished Happy Father's Day on Sunday.
I didn't know that. Yes, I'm a father.
Yeah.
And I work here at Menengai.
Yeah.
Of course, we are on course to break the Guinness World Record.
Yes, thank you very much. So, before we go to the Guinness World Record, talk about your profession. You are a teacher here at Menengai. Talk about it. When did you start being a teacher? Tell us where, how many schools, if you can remember, how many schools you have ever taught before you came to Menengai High School?
I think Menengai is my third school to teach.
Yeah.
I've only taught in 2 other schools. Still one here in Nakuru, another one is under an NGO, very far away, Kenya-Somali border. Okay. And so just 2 schools, then Menengai is my third one.
Thank you very much. Now tell us, how did you end up being a teacher? Now that you have taught, this is the third school or the fourth?
The third one. I didn't decide to be a teacher. It's a decision that
you forced by
I found not forcibly, but it's a decision that I found myself in. I wanted to be an engineer.
Okay.
I qualified to be an engineer.
Yes.
My cluster points did fit for me to be an engineer.
Yes.
So those days when we were applying, you normally feel the course that you want to take, and then the course have to be 4.
Yeah.
So
one of them was?
One of them, I feel engineering, then education. Yeah. So upon selection, I was given the 4th one. So that's how I ended up doing education.
So since you were young, did you think of being a teacher, standing before people, teaching them? Or did you find yourself practically at school? Maybe you are teaching them mathematics, you are teaching them maybe biology or physics before them?
No, I never imagined I could teach. I think I found myself at that particular point when I was given the course to undertake education.
Yes.
And of course, at that particular point, I took it positively, and I had to start teaching.
Okay.
Yes.
So you left engineering and you shifted your mind now fully.
And I tried to change so many times. I tried to change. Well,
you tried to change from education?
From education to engineering.
Okay.
It couldn't work. I tried to change from education to...
At that time you were in campus?
In campus in first year. It couldn't work.
Yeah.
I tried to change from education to, now that engineering could not work, I tried to change to statistics or actuarial science. Neither of them could work.
Yeah.
So I ended up doing education.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what did you do there? In education, what did you do? What combination?
Education, science, mathematics, and physics.
Okay.
Yes.
After now the 4 years in campus, which campus, by the way, was it?
Moi. I joined when we joined under Moi.
Yeah.
Under Moi University. It was under Moi, then it was Chepkoilel University College, which was then
the famous
later on.
Chepkoilel.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It was chartered.
Yeah.
Then it became Chepkoilel University College. Yeah. Then it was again chartered again now officially to University of Eldoret.
Okay. So Chepkoilel campus alumni, you have one of you here. And I know very well you are going to comment there, because this man is going to appear, and he has appeared in our papers, in so many media platforms. So it is very, very important that you follow us so that you hear what he has. Now tell us, there are some banners that we have seen in the social media. We are here, we have a committee. Talk about the Guinness World Record. Tell us, what do you want to do?
At some point last year, to 2015,
yeah.
I decided to change the perception that people have towards mathematics.
Yes.
And by perception, I mean the learners that we teach.
Yeah.
Why did I decide to partake this undertaking? Because from where I sit, people have got a different learners have got a good number of learners, not all of them.
Yes.
Have got a different perspective
so you have been
towards
interacting with
mathematics.
learners in which forms? Form 4, Form 3, Grade 10?
Across the board.
Across, okay.
Form 4, Form 3, and Grade 10.
All right.
And before Grade 10, of course, they were Form 1 and Form 2.
Yes, yeah. So there is a perception that these students normally have.
There
a
is.
good percentage.
There is.
Go on.
And it's normally brought down. It's something that is like an infection, if I use that word, because one group will tell the other one that math is a hard subject.
Yes.
Then another one will bring it down to math is a hard subject. So you find that even a learner who has not tried,
yeah.
they have got a pre-made mindset
yes.
about math being hard,
yeah.
and so they carry that with them across the 4 years. So they end up not performing,
yeah.
they end up not doing anything.
Yeah.
It gives them an identity.
Yeah.
I like talking about identity and mindset.
Yes.
And the activity that you do is determined by the identity that you find yourself in.
Yes.
So that ruins most of their good part of the education. Yes, so they don't end up putting in more effort because of the preconceived idea
yes.
about mathematics.
Yeah. So there is something that you are developing last year. So how did it end up? Did you manage to go on with the procedure or the program that you had, or what happened about the Guinness World Record?
No, we couldn't. It was supposed to take place in January
yes.
this year. January 31st.
Yes.
The approvals that were not granted
yeah.
by the time we wanted to take that.
Yeah.
So we wanted to make sure that we have all the approvals
yes.
before we can continue.
Okay.
So we put it on hold, and we have been working on it from that time up to now. So
yes.
that's why we are able to meet now here and just prepare for it, because as that now we have got all the paperwork
yes.
and we are ready.
So what motivated you to apply for the Guinness World?
The desire to change.
Yeah.
The desire to change. The desire to just change one learner.
Yes.
If one learner is able to see mathematics differently,
yeah.
that is not, it's not this huge monster in quotes
yes.
that they think it is. It's something that is doable.
Yeah.
With consistency and with the perseverance.
Yes.
It's a doable subject,
yeah.
and you realize that it has got many benefits
yes.
in a learner's future
yeah.
later on. So it's the desire to change the perception and perspective
yes.
that learners have towards mathematics.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much. For our learners who are there and they are watching us, from what we are hearing from FENWICK, Mr. FENWICK Maloba, this is not a monster. And that is his slogan, that mathematics is not a monster. And it becomes a monster because most of the students fear it. Not because they are not capable of doing mathematics or performing very well, but because of the perception that is developed, maybe externally or what you think about yourself. But you need to change your mindset. For you to do well, the mindset takes the bigger part of whatever you are going to, or how you are going to perform. Maybe you can tell us, what is the record that you want to break? Maybe, is there any other person that has ever tried?
People have tried it in different areas, in different arenas, in different industries, but specifically for mathematics, the current holder is Nigerian, called, I think, Nabib, from Nigeria.
How many hours?
31 hours, I think, and 20 minutes, something close to that. So our intention is, of course, to break that and set a new record of 45 hours.
45 hours. So you want to add 14 from the 31 hours?
Yes, we will add 14.
Wow. So to make this doable, or to make sure that this record is broken, what have you done? Do you have a committee? Do you have a team that is working together, or you are doing it on your own?
There are different levels of preparation.
Yes.
We have got the technical team. That, of course, it's not something that you can do alone. So we have got the technical team that's handling technical issues. We have got a team that's handling the social aspect. We have got a team that's handling the media. So it's we have a committee of I would say over 25 people that are just hands on deck to make sure that the event goes on well. So we have got people assigned in different roles. Handling the media, handling the paperwork, handling the witnesses, handling the participants. So we have got so many people that are on board, just to make sure that the event is a success.
Okay. I think this team needs to be given a thumbs up because of what they are doing. And before we started this interview, I found a very committed committee, making sure that they touch here and there, final touches, to make sure that this day is going to be success. So maybe you can tell us, who is your role model now that you want to go on, because you are not just a classroom teacher, there is something that you are doing that is extra. Who is your role model that has ever done such things? Because you must have someone that you are looking up to. Who is your role model?
Now, in this particular field that we are doing, because we are breaking a record, no one has done it before. And but I have a role model in life. This is an international speaker known as Vusi. Vusi is South African. He's an entrepreneur, global speaker, and an entrepreneur. I mentioned that. So he's someone that I don't want to emulate what he has done. But he's someone that I see the path that he has walked, and it gives me a lot of hope and motivation to even to do more. Because I believe we are created differently. You can never be me and I can never be you. So as much as we have got role models and people that we look up to, there's only so little that we can do when it comes to what they have done. If someone is a speaker, I can't strive to be a speaker because he's a speaker. Because I believe that God put in us different things that we can be. So yes, we have got people that we look up to, but we have got innate things that God put in us. And so we seeds. Yes, I was looking for that word. And so we should live to see the seeds in us grow into different fruit. Yes.
So apart from you have talked of entrepreneurship and things to do with finances. Apart from mathematics, and which other subject? What is your combination?
Math physics.
Math physics. So apart from teaching in class, is there any other thing that you do, maybe concerning finances, entrepreneurship, such things?
I'm an entrepreneur. I'm also a trainer. We do financial literacy.
Yeah.
We train people on financial literacy, retirement planning,
Yeah.
because I think one basic thing that schools don't teach and people need and must understand is finance.
Yeah.
You go through the education system only to meet money at 25 or at 30,
Yes.
and you can't manage it, you can't control it, you can't invest, and you can't save. So there is, it's a personal opinion, there is a gap in the education system.
Sure.
Why do I say so? Because people are never taught about money.
Yes.
But people are taught how to, you are going through the education system for 25 years
Yes.
only to meet money that you are never prepared to look for well, to save, to invest, and to manage it well.
Yes.
And so that is where the passion for personal finance came in.
Yes.
And so the desire to train people and to educate people on financial literacy.
Yeah.
Yes.
You sound like an author. Have you written a book?
I'm an author. I'm an author. After the last bell, I wrote a book. We wrote and launched a book.
When?
I started writing that book in 2024.
Yes.
I finished writing it in 2025.
Yeah.
We launched it in 2025 December.
Yes.
It's known as After the Last Bell.
After the last bell.
Yes.
Okay.
The book inspires everyone to go beyond their career,
Yes.
to go beyond their employment.
Yes.
Because as I mentioned earlier, we have got a lot of seeds in us.
Yes.
God put seeds in us.
Yeah.
And unless you make deliberate effort
Yes.
to understand your seed and
Yeah.
make it grow, you end up just in that place. You don't explore your potential. So the book challenges people,
Yeah.
teachers, doctors, engineers,
Yeah.
to explore their potential to the fullest.
Yes.
Yes.
So is the book available in our markets?
The book is available. It's not in the bookshop. It's available on order, and we make it available once people.
All right. So if anyone orders, then you produce.
We deliver them immediately.
All right.
Yes.
Our viewers, After the Last Bell, a very, very nice book for you to read. He says that for the teachers, the doctors, the business people, you can read that book. And the mentality can be changed. You can improve your mentality. So if you need that book, you can reach him. Okay. There are some students that have given up already because especially the candidates, they have seen that the time is up. They have just a few months to go so that they sit for their national exam, the final exam. They have given up, especially in mathematics. What can you tell them now that they have around, I think it's around 4 months or 3 there, roughly. What can you tell them? They have given up. They have said, I cannot do it. This is a monster. Mathematics, I can't. English, better. The other subjects, Kiswahili, languages, they are okay. But when it comes to mathematics, wow, this is a monster. Talk to this soul. Talk to this boy. Talk to this girl who has given up in mathematics.
They have to make a decision and decide. Decide is a Hebrew word that and talks about their side, and their means cut. So to decide is different from choosing.
Yeah.
I think anytime you choose, you have got an option. But
Sure.
when you decide, you cut yourself off from any other possibility.
Yes.
And so you have to decide to do something. Given the impact that mathematics has. I always tell my learners that I changed my grades in 2 months. In 2 months from
when you are in Form 4.
in high school in Form 4.
So you used not to do well.
I never used
math.
to do well. I changed in 2 months. I changed from an E to an A, and
Wow.
so in
E.
2 months, yes. And I did 6,000 questions in a period of 2 months.
6,000
questions. Those that
in
I
a
can
period
remember of
2 months.
2 months.
How
And
did you do that?
Deciding. You cut yourself from any other possibility. You tell yourself that I either have to pass mathematics or pass mathematics.
So the option was one.
The option was just one. And the moment you remove options in your alternatives, then you just have to work for what you believe that will change your grade. Like I wanted to go to campus, and the only thing that I saw could hinder that was mathematics, because I was so
you
good.
were doing well in the others.
I could be number one or number two.
Yeah.
With S in other subjects, but I have an E in mathematics. So it was that, but so I had to change.
Yeah.
I had to make up my mind. And
so what did you do? Did you ever sleep, or you are just transniting?
Not transniting. Now, you can train your mind to do anything.
Yes.
Even this Guinness that we want to, just you change your mind.
Yes.
Anytime you set, when I set something that I want to do something,
yeah.
I'll go and do that thing. So it's about changing your mindset. So I decided that I'm going to do, I see learners doing 10 questions per day. I used to do around 80, between 80 to 100 questions per day. Yes. I do them, I cross-check them.
What about the other subjects?
I was already good. I was already getting A's in those subjects. Okay. So I didn't need a lot of time in those.
Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So I dedicated a lot of time, all nights, and around a third of all the days, 3 times I was doing math.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, were you consulting from friends or teachers?
There's a book, and I always encourage learners.
Yes.
There's a book known as Muturi.
Simuturi. Yes.
In our days, we didn't used to have
problem.
Yes, it's known as solving problems. Mm-hmm. And that book is like a teacher. And the authors of that book, you should reach out to my team, or I'll sue you. Because I'm giving them
Yes,
that book has got problems and answers. Then it shows you how the solution, how the problem has been solved. Yeah. So even you, without having a teacher, you can read your notes and then go to that book, find a question similar to what you are reading, and then it shows you steps. Yeah. So that is
a similar question.
And a similar SQ. It will show you other similar questions, 2 or 3. Yeah. That is the book that took me from an E to an A in a period of 2 months. Yes. There are 2 papers. There's paper 1 and paper 2.
And
so
you passed.
Yes. So in those 2 months, I was able to do. I did from cover to cover all questions, paper 1. Yeah. Then I did paper 2. Yes. Then there's another one that I don't remember. I also did paper 1 and I did paper 2. Between the time that we were doing our mocks, the one that I got, I think an E, I got 22 in paper 1, 18 in paper 2, and 20 in average, an E. And so the last paper before exams, I got, I think, a 98 before KCSE. Yes. And by the time I was going to sit for my exam, I was so sure I was going to get an A, and I did.
Wow. So encouraging. And I know that we have some people who are watching us. You have given up. You do well in other subjects. But in mathematics, hell, you need to listen to this. He did more than 6,000 questions in 2 months. That is, he's saying 80 questions per day. And this changed him from E performer to A performer. So there is something that you need to get there. He changed his mindset and he decided. So it is a big lesson to all the candidates. You are not yet too late. You still have some time to change everything. But the issue here is you decide. You decide. Now, the whole of this record, the preparation, because you need to get some permission. They need to confirm. After now you have everything that is required. They need now to approve your work and give you maybe a date. Now, are they the one that gave you the date, or you gave them your date?
The very first step, we have got approvals at 2 levels.
Yes.
Approval number 1 is at the Guinness level. Yes. And what happens? At the Guinness level, you apply. Yes. You show interest in a particular thing. Yes. Now, there are those records that you just walk in the streets and do. But there are those ones that require guidelines. Yes. So that's why you have to apply for them to give you guidelines. Yes. For running, you don't need a guideline. Yes. But for teaching and like math or science.
Because you are teaching others.
Because
you must have the audience. You must have the learners.
You need to have learners.
Yes.
There are those that you can take online and you don't need to have learners. So you need a set of guidelines on learners, on witnesses, on paperwork. Even yourself, how you'll be teaching. So level 1 is applying. So after application, they'll give you the go-ahead or they'll not give you the go-ahead depending with how you apply. Now after the approval at the Guinness World Record level, now you go to your country level. Because now you are teaching a subject that's mandated by the ministry, which means you have to go to the ministry and seek approval. And inside the ministry, you also have to go to KICD, go to your employer, seek approval from all those levels. So there's approval level 1 at the highest level. Then you have approvals at level 2, where you're seeking approvals in your country, in your region, in your county. Once all those ones are approved, you are ready to go ahead with the record.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, I believe, and from what I can see on this board here, and I think it is so expensive, because as you can see here, we have the cost per minute. What is this cost to run this marathon? What is it?
Everything that you see, a price has been paid. Or at the end of the day, a price will be paid. There's a lot of preparation in terms of material, in terms of monetary, in terms of time that has gone into preparation. We are bringing people in at night. We are bringing people during the day. People are eating. We have got papers that have to be printed. We have got because it's a continuous marathon. So what we did is we calculated how much money has gone into the whole preparation, and because we are doing it for 45 hours, we cumulatively say that if it's costing this to have an event run for 45 hours, so it will cost around 153 Kenyan shillings per minute, and 4,600 per 30 minutes, or like 220 per day.
So the entire marathon will be 45 hours, which is around 400. It is written 412,000.
Around 412,500. The entire event from hour 1 to hour 45.
Wow. I know there are some people that we have touched, or there are some people here that have been touched by the commitment of our teacher, Mr. Maloba, and in one way or the other, they would like to support him directly, because 412,000 is not 2 shillings. It is quite some amount of money. So if you would wish to support this work, you can send the money through the till that is given there. That is 9671023. 9671023. So if you do that, you are supporting Mr. Maloba with his marathon and the zeal or the intention to break this mathematics marathon. So like the page, share this page, and comment so that we encourage our brother and we encourage the work that is being done. So maybe the last one, maybe you can talk to the institution, because actually our institution has allowed you to take this activity in. So what can you say to the management of our institution? Are they in the first place supportive? Are they supporting you in any way?
The entire family and fraternity has been very supportive. I think we wouldn't have been able to do this without the support of the institution, without the support of the staff, everyone that has been involved in the planning, organization, technical team, sound team, everyone. They have been very handy. The people have come in handy, and even as we are going to start the challenge, and bring it home.
Yes.
We words cannot say how grateful we are to the entire Menengai family for being there as a helping hand, as a guiding hand for all this event, all the way from the school administration to the very last person who has been very handy in helping us achieve this. Yes.
Thank you very much. And I believe from the start to the stop of this marathon, Mr. Malogba is going to be strong, and he's going to make it, because that's our prayer. For all those people who are praying for him, keep up praying for him. And we are going to keep you updated on everything that will be taking place at our school. For now, our crown goes to Mr. Maloba. We really, really appreciate your work, and our crown is given to you because of the good thing that you have done. You have motivated so many students, and I know that most of you, even not only in our institution, but we also have others from out there. And those who have passed through your hands, I know you have changed their perspective, and I know their lives are going not to remain the same after they watch this content. I believe we are going to move together. We are going to follow, and it's going to start on Friday from what we have here, Friday at 8 a.m. to Sunday at around 5 to 6 a.m. Be with us, follow us, comment there, and we are going to be so grateful. For now, we are going to pause, and then we are going to post another video as soon as we start the marathon. Thank you very much. Have a nice time.
Thank you.